how many protons and how many neutrons are in each of these atoms. We've got 2 atoms of potassium. This is the symbol for potassium. Now, in the periodic table, you see elements such as this one, which is sodium, and they have 2 numbers. They'll have a number at the bottom and number at the top. Now, in some periodic tables, these numbers are the other way around. The bigger number, the larger number, is called the atomic mass. Atomic mass. And that gives us a count of how many particles there are in the nucleus, both protons and neutrons. So there are 23 protons and neutrons in the nucleus. If you add them both up together, you'll get 23 particles. Now the smaller number is called the atomic number, sometimes called the proton number. And, well, for obvious reasons, if it's called the proton number, that tells us how many protons are in the nucleus. So if you wanted to work out how many neutrons were in the nucleus, you would need to do, well, we know there are 23 in total, protons and neutrons. We know there are 11 protons, so the number of neutrons in the nucleus would be 23 minus 11. So that would give us 23 minus 11, 22, 12 neutrons. And so that's where you can calculate the number of neutrons. So the smaller number tells you the number of protons, and the larger number, called the atomic mass, tells you the number of protons and neutrons together. So at this flashcard, let's see if we can work out how many protons and how many neutrons are in an atom of potassium 39. Well, we know that there are 19 protons. So this got 19 protons, because that's the atomic number, the smaller number. And we know that there are 39 protons and neutrons in total. So how many neutrons? It will be 39 minus 19. So that's going to be 20 neutrons. So when you add these up, 20 plus 19 gives you 39. So what about this one? Well, we know that there are 19 protons, and that's not surprising. There are going to be the same number of protons if the element is the same, because the proton number, or the atomic number, this one, determines the element. How many neutrons have we got here? Well, we've got 2 more than before, so we've now got 22 neutrons. That's 41 minus 19. So that's weird. We've got the same element, but this one is heavier. It's more massive than this one because it has 2 more neutrons in the nucleus. That doesn't affect the element chemically. It's the same element. So the atoms of an element always have the same number of protons, same atomic number. That's the 19. But they can have a different number of neutrons. And that means they would have different mass numbers, or different mass number. That's the top one, 41 versus 39. And atoms like this are called isotopes. Isotopes. So these are 2 isotopes of potassium, one with 20 neutrons in the nucleus and one with 22 neutrons in the nucleus.